Hello. Dean here. I was going to go over the games I got for this month. I just had everything laid out because I was taking a picture to post. I don't think I'm going to do everything this way because he's laying here. He doesn't want to move. He wants to keep chewing his bone, but I also don't think it's the easiest way to look at everything. But it is a lot spread out over the room. Yeah, let me get everything in stacks and you're going to lay on the games? Yeah, go ahead and lay on the games. That's fine. I didn't pay for those or anything. That's a joke. I did. Yeah, let me get everything in a pile and then we'll go from there. Start looking at everything one by one. All right, just a minute. Okay, I'm back. Got everything into piles now. A little bit more organized and I guess an easier to talk about way, especially some collection that I bought all together, and I'll talk about that when I get to it. But yeah, I'll start with this one since I'm probably going to close the door to the hallway soon. So I went to a video game swap and wasn't expecting to spend any money. I actually went there with $0. I wanted to just trade, so I brought a box of stuff with me, and yeah, saw this after. Well, let me start over. So I walked in and I was carrying some extra peripherals. Here, let me go to the hallway just so we can talk about that. So I had a few extra peripherals with me that I was trying to get rid of. I had 2 of these. Now, obviously I have one. I sold one. I had this one with me and I had something else. Am I forgetting? Hi. Oh, an extra House of the Dead. So as soon as I walked in there, these 2 I sold for $100. The people had nothing to trade that I was interested in, so I just immediately just took cash for them. One guy refused to actually let House of the Dead 2 go. He's like, I'll pay anything, just tell me. And I probably could have gotten more out of them, but I just wanted it gone, really. So yeah, within 5 minutes of me walking into the place, I had made $100 just from peripherals. This one I definitely should charge more for. This one, I should just say, I thrifted these in Japan. All of these, everything you see here, I didn't pay much for any of them. Yeah, that's kind of an understatement too. Okay, bye-bye. So yeah, so I was happy to get rid of those. I got rid of those in 5 minutes. And then I'd also, the guy who was actually selling the game, he was interested in some of the Sega Saturn games I had extras of, which, not that one, my wing. Well, these 3 for sure. So I had extras of these, and I offered those up for trade for, I think, I was going to do 80, but I kind of sweetened the deal. He wasn't really too... Why don't I just... Yeah, stop. And... I was saying, the guy was interested in Sega Saturn games, the one who was actually trading this one. He was holding Sega Saturn games, and I had these 4 for trade as well. So I put these together as 80. And again, these are the doubles I had. These are my copies. The doubles I had, I said they were 80, and on top of the 100 I already made. And yeah, I just traded them immediately. Got this one. I don't even think I charged day before. I might have charged more. Either way, I got the game. That was the goal. I did it. I'm very happy to walk into a swap meet with $0 and be able to get a game I've been wanting forever. I've never actually played this. Played Power Stone to death as a child, but never had the opportunity to play this one. So I'm very excited to try this one. Hopefully this month I can start playing it. If not, then I'm probably gonna be waiting until my summer vacation starts to do that. But yeah, that was that. Um, from the game shop it was held at, I actually bought this. I was looking for the Two Towers for Xbox. I think that's the one I'm missing. And they happen to have this one for a few dollars. I don't know if I'm going to play this one. I kind of thought it was more of a Diablo-like, but it's a turn-based game. I just don't have time for those. If it's really good, maybe, and the mechanics are interesting, maybe I'll put a lot of time into it, maybe finish it, but I just don't know. A few bucks, so whatever, not a big deal if I don't get to it. What should I go to next? Could just do the DS games. So these, I think this was from eBay. My partner wanted this, and from that same game store where the swap meet was, I picked up Feel the Magic and this at the same time. These PlayStation games too. I might as well get them over here. Yeah, I've always wanted this game. It just sounds so ridiculous. I wanted this game as a kid, but I was too embarrassed to get it. I'd go into my Toys R Us all the time and be like, I want that game, but even when it was on clearance, I was like, this was so embarrassing. I don't know, I was like 13, 14, whatever it was. What year was this? 2004. I was like 12. Never mind. Yeah, so not even. I was super embarrassed. I didn't want to go up and buy it, so I didn't do it. Now I have it. Yeah, I think Sarah ordered this one. She is trying to get all the Picross games she can get. She just tears through these. So I think she ordered that off eBay, because we had a European copy that we actually got from the same store last month, but I don't think she realized I bought the European copy when she ordered. Yeah, and then these were also at the game shop, and these were a few bucks each. Maybe, well, no, maybe like 5, 6 each. But I didn't mind. I've never played these. These look ridiculous. So excited. I'm gonna give them a try. Depending on what they are. This one just looks like a racing game. Oh, I'm definitely gonna play a ton of that. This one. Oh man, you have to play Mahjong. I don't know if I can do that. This one, I'm gonna give them all a try, obviously. But depending on what they are, if they're just minigame collections, then I'll definitely go through everything. I'll probably beat it. But racing, this is the one I really want to get to. I'm gonna do that this week. Yeah. I'm gonna stop the video for a second. I will be right back, and we'll do Switch stuff. Okay, I need to go get something real quick. Alrighty, moving on to Switch stuff. Yeah, this is all Switch. Got this. I saw somebody on Instagram. I know who they are. I just don't know if they have a private account, so I don't want to say their name on here. But yeah, they actually were using this to play their old Wii fight sticks on their the Switch. I don't want to say new Switch because that might be what the next one's called. But yeah, on the Switch, which is pretty cool. It's right here, a little adapter. There's the GameCube controller port and the the Wii port. I have a Wii fight stick. I have the Tatsunoko vs. Capcom fight stick I haven't used in like 10 years now, so it'd be nice to be able to use it on a modern console. So excited for that. Picked up Pokemon Snap. Haven't tried it yet. Don't know when I'll get to it. But yeah, I loved the original game. Played it to death like every other kid my age. This was cute, so happy to have this with it. Miitopia. I got this on the day it came out. I got the 3DS version way late in the life cycle, so I didn't end up playing it at all. Yeah, I didn't play it at all. I played the demo, that's what I was thinking of. So I played the demo when that was out on the 3DS, and I loved it. This looks fantastic graphically, the way they obviously did more than up-resing the everything, because the textures look amazing for this. Maybe it was always there and it was just compressed to hell on the 3DS, but I doubt it. But yeah, I'm wanting to try this soon. I'll probably overpay for this, but you know, Nintendo games never go down anyways, so might as well get it if I want it. Meanwhile, on the other hand, all these I got for dirt cheap. I think I got this for like $13 each from Walmart, Target. This was also a Target game I got almost at the end of last month, probably a month ago now. Yeah, it was like $12 again, and then these were like $7 to $10 on Walmart. So I picked them up. I always wanted to try this game, so I'm excited. Risk of Rain 2. I don't know if I want to do it on the PC. I don't know. I mean, obviously graphically it'll be better. I just don't know if there's like mod support or if it's worth going through the effort of that. But I want to give this a go. I don't have anybody to play it with, but I don't know. I don't even know how well online works with the Switch stuff. I haven't done any online stuff with it in so long. I haven't played any multiplayer games in so long. So yeah, and this is for Sarah, and she loves these games. So again, $10 maybe. When she does get around to playing games, she'll pop that one in. Kentucky Route Zero. Wow, I've waited for this one for well over a year, I think, at this point. Yeah. I was to say a year and a half, but I don't think that's true. Yeah, I am 8-bit. Finally happy to have it here. I want to give that a go. This is honestly going to be my next big story game. Well, I say big. I don't know how long it is, but I want to give that a go and go through the whole thing. I don't want to be interrupted and start any other games while doing it. So after I beat a certain other game we get to later on, that's what's next. R-Type Final. So this is what made me want to actually pick up the adapter. I want to use the Wii fight stick I have to get through this one. Yeah. I actually don't know how good this game is. I don't think I've heard fantastic things about it. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm mixing up with another shmup that's come out. A lot of these are coming out on the Switch now. Oh, can't get that back in. Yeah, I don't think I've heard fantastic things about this. I hope I'm wrong. I might be mistaking it. So please look it up yourself. Don't take my word for it if that's the case. I've decided to try it still. Just depending on how long this is, I'm just gonna sit it through it once and that'll be it. But picked up the what is this? The inaugural Flight Edition while it was still available. So I'm gonna try that soon, hopefully. And so this Crypt of the Necrodancer. This was a nightmare to pick up. This is my third copy. As you can tell, it's still a little banged up. You can see it in the light. Corner dented here, smashed a little bit here. But yeah, I ordered from Amazon. Actually, I ordered both these from Amazon. They were both sent in bubble mailers, and were absolutely smashed to bits, so I didn't keep either of them. Returned both of them, got my money back, went to GameStop, picked this one up, and no, Best Buy picked this one up. It was down the street for me, so I picked it up while it was there. This one, I couldn't find anywhere locally. Go figures. Popular game, but yeah, ordered it from GameStop, and they also sent theirs in a bubble mailer, so I had to return that one. Yeah, had to return that, and had to order it again from a GameStop that was out of town from that GameStop I was in, and got that a week later after ordering it, after another GameStop in California sent it to a more local GameStop. And it's not close. I say local, but it was not close. So there's not a lot of GameStops in my area, which, you know, whatever. But was kind of a pain getting this game. I don't know if it was worth it. I mean, this is nice. I just never played Crypt of the Necrodancer before. I was waiting for physical edition forever. That's why I hadn't played it yet. So I am looking forward to it. I've wanted to play this for years, but I knew with this how popular it was going to get physical. So I just waited it out. Obviously, I got plenty of other games to keep me busy. Doom 64, the limited run. What do you call it? Premium edition? Is it premium? I think it's premium. Yeah, I love everything about this. I'm just very bummed with how they packaged this last one. I honestly should have put a complaint in, but I had already opened it, so... Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Limited Run. They've been sending their stuff in pretty haphazard packaging situations is the best way to put it. Like, they're just not packaging things well. Or for this instance, this one, the box was solid and there was enough to prevent it from moving and shifting like this. I'm guessing this one got banged up either when it was being put into the box or when it was being packaged, because this is way overstuffed and all of these premium edition versions are overstuffed. I have the Turok ones over there. And yeah, as you can tell, it's like bulging out. So I have a feeling this was on their end, just haphazardly packing the item itself and not even shipping, which is that's ridiculous. I mean, that's full stop. That's not acceptable for a company that produces only limited items to send out stuff like this. And ever since COVID became a thing, it has been this way with them. Like, a lot of my items come damaged now. Luckily, usually I'm only ordering I've got 6 items from them since this whole thing started. So not a lot of items, but 2 of them I had to return. They were so bad. And, this one, I'm dealing with it. I just don't want to deal with their support anymore. They're responsive. It's just, I don't know. This one wasn't worth the hassle for me. My Tetris Effect stuff was, which is the last stuff I got from them that was extremely damaged. So not okay, Limited Run. They really need to get that sorted. I know, obviously, pandemic stuff aside, they're probably understaffed and or rushing to catch up, but this is not... I would have rather waited another week to not deal with this. So it's kind of sucks. They need to do better. They need to get back to where they were before. Bummer aside, let's move on to the next thing that is also a major bummer, if you are familiar with this series. Great series. It's just story-wise, oh my god, dreadful. Nier. Love the original game. Was very excited for this remake. I actually didn't keep up with anything, any trailer. I didn't watch any trailers. I didn't watch anything going into picking this one up. They announced the Snow, is it White Snow? I'm pretty sure it's White Snow edition. And I ordered that immediately. Still didn't look at anything. And that was 9 months ago, maybe 10 months ago now. All the trailers coming out. I didn't pay attention to anything. No interviews, nothing. I didn't even know if they had the original voice cast until the day it came in. I kind of wanted to brace myself for that. That was the only thing I made sure was I loved the original cast. I loved it. The voice actors who did it, they personified the characters incredibly. And I'm happy it was them. And I needed to know before I went in and was bummed. Obviously, it wasn't going to be Papa Nier. I won't get into spoilers here, but obviously Papa Nier was not in this game. But but they did a great job with the actors they got for young Nier. There's 2, one for young Nier, one for older young Nier. Noctis actually did the older voice. It was very cool. So right after beating the game, it took me about a week. I loved it so much, and I even did the extra stuff in the game and loved it even more than I thought possible. And I went to San Francisco, went to Japantown, picked this up. I was actually looking for this specifically at Kinokuniya up there, and I was up there for something else I'll get to later. But since I was up there, I was seeking this out. I had missed online orders for all this, It was way too expensive to do it that way. So I waited. I got lucky. Got mine over here. This is 10th anniversary booklet, or MOOC. I think they call it a MOOC. But yeah, so happy to have this, especially after beating the game and, you know, loving it again, even with the new Western protagonist, or new protagonist for the Western audience that played it. Great stuff. Yeah, stickers, pins. I don't know where I'm actually, I think I know what I'm gonna do with those, but anyways, yeah, White Snow edition over here. This is the PS4 edition. Had a moment of panic when I opened this up. The way it came packaged was, there was this in a box and what I thought was just a spacer to help it from moving around in there. So I kind of put everything aside. Of course I didn't throw anything away. In fact, I'm keeping the original shipping box that came in for when I move eventually. But brought this upstairs, you know, pouring over everything that was inside, and I'm like, wait, where's the game? And they shipped it separately. Yeah, I didn't throw anything away, so I wasn't paying it that way. But I'm like, I actually, before I went downstairs to check the box, I had to look at Square Enix's website. They do sell limited editions there that do not include the game. This one did happen to have the game. I just was like, oh my god, did I just spend $180 or whatever on an edition that didn't have the game? I don't do that. Whenever a version comes out like that, I never buy it no matter how much I like it. Nier Replicant would have been a different story no matter what. But I just panicked and thought, oh my god, I have to go buy the game. And I had waited 2 extra days for this to come in anyway, so I wanted to play it when it came out on the 23rd. I still had to wait for this to come in. So I was like, I could have just bought the game. You know, last time I was going grocery shopping or something at Target. I didn't do it, but yeah, it was there. Yeah, beat it, loved it. Still playing it, actually, even though I beat it. I won't say how I'm playing it, but yeah. I'm playing it still, going for the platinum. I just love this world. I need to be in there. I need to be around the characters. Happy to do it for a while longer until I get that platinum and finish it up 100%. Love it. Totally worth it. If you're a new fan, get it. If you're new, I recommend this. If you're an old fan, you definitely need to get this. Even if you just played through the other games recently. Excuse me. It's worth doing again. In fact, I wish I had played the previous, I wish I had replayed Gestalt before this came out, because I would have loved to have compared some of the stuff and have it more fresh to see the differences side by side. Okay, and so last bulk of stuff, we'll get through this first. Oh, I forgot. So this was also from the shop where the game swap is being held at. Yeah, I guess I was feeling a lot of Lord of the Rings stuff that day, and just ended up picking it up. I never played this one. Looks like it's almost similar to the God of War games that came out on there. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. If it's bad, it was only a few dollars. If it's good, I will probably play through the whole thing. I haven't played through a PSP game this year yet, I don't think. I'll look at my list later, but yeah. Yeah, I want to give this a shot when I have a chance. Oops. Ignore my acid rain fingers in there. Get this over the way. Okay. These two. I picked this one up because it was like $15 at Target. I always wanted to try it. Heard okay things about it. And there's a huge PS5 drop. I usually just use my PS5 to play streaming services, movies, 4K movies, so nice to have a game for it. And Village, I didn't play 7, I watched the playthrough of it. I wasn't going to pick this one up, but again, there's such a drought for PS5 stuff, and I haven't been using the damn thing, so I picked it up, and yeah, me and Sarah have been playing through this one. It's okay. Well, it's more than okay. I really like it. It's just kind of jarring, some of this story. It's very unlike Resident Evil games that I played. Obviously, again, I skipped 7, didn't play 6, so 5 and 4 were the last ones I really played through, other than the Revelations games, which were still not as well. Maybe they were just as over the top, and I'm just kind of ignoring that. But this game is ridiculous. I love it. Been enjoying it. I recommend it, especially if you have PS5. Just get it, just so you have something to play. Yeah, the Beneviento's mansion is the worst thing I've ever experienced in a video game, and very scary, very worth it, I think, even for that. I don't know if it's $70 worth it for that, but if you're looking for horror, that is the most horror you will get from this game. Even me, who hates scary games and don't like being chased from things, I've been okay, but that mansion absolutely ruined me and made me not come back for a couple days. I love this series, not good with horror, but yeah, that caught me, and I kind of want to pick up 7 now, just so I can do that. But that honestly creeps me out more than Village. So we'll see if I end up doing that. I'm definitely not doing the PSVR, but yeah, this is making me want to pick up 7. So very cool. This is what I'm playing through right now. I think I'm gonna finish this, if not tonight, then definitely tomorrow night. So then I'm gonna get to Kentucky Route Zero and get through that next. But yeah, enjoying it. And then I'll do these 3 first. So I'd gotten these 2 also from the GameSwap shop. So not the GameStop itself, but the shop that the GameStop is being held at. And this is a few dollars. We picked up the DS version last month at a different shop in the area for a few bucks, brand new. And this, I always like comparing the different versions that come out, you know, between the handheld or the consoles. And especially back when this one came out, I don't know if this has a 360 or PS3 release, depending on the year. It might be different games completely. This will definitely be different from the handheld version. But sometimes, you know, if there is a PS3, PS2 version, and a handheld, I will seek out all versions. And sometimes even the handheld versions are different. If there's a PSP version, it is probably different from the DS version. So if there's another PSP game for this, I'm definitely going to seek that out too. Yeah, I love these games, or love looking at those different types of games. Don't know if I'm going to love this. Don't remember hearing about this growing up, but I also wasn't looking at reviews for movie tie-in games back in, what year is this? 2000, I can't find the year. No, there's no year on it. It was this 2000, probably 2008 though, 2007. Unless I'm way misremembering while they came out. Anyways, I want to give it a try. If there's a PSP version, I'm definitely going to be seeking it out at this point. Dark Cloud, I've been looking for this forever. Just been wanting to play it again. I watched my older cousin play it growing up. I got to touch the controller every once in a while. Never had a chance to play this, but really want to get into this one. I think I'm going to try to do this one after. I need to clean this copy up. But I think I'm going to try to do this after Kentucky Route Zero for sure. Yeah, very excited to play this finally myself and enjoy it. And then Castlevania. So this was my last game swap. I traded Metal Gear Solid and one other game for this on the PS1, an extra copy I'd had. Oh, House of the Dead for the Wii. So the guy kind of got a good deal. He had this going for $30. It is complete, so it looks to be in pretty good condition. There's a little clean up, but nothing too bad. It'll play. Yeah, I think that guy got a good deal for me. I think I might have over-traded, but whatever. Yeah. Again, I paid nothing for this stuff I traded, so I made out like a bandit by the end of that. I'm very happy. The game swap. There's one next week I might be going to as well. I have this to trade. I forgot to bring that last time, so I can definitely get some money for that. But yeah, so this was the big score. Oh, and of course this, I said, this was a bento box. I actually included it in my toy pickups last video, but yeah, that's there. This was a big trade. Wait, trade? No, this is a big pickup, I meant. So all of this was on Craigslist. So I went up to San Francisco to pick this up, and that's when I went to Kinokuniya to pick up the Nier Mook over here. Was on Craigslist. I never go on Craigslist. It sucks over here. It's basically game shops advertising, doing what they're, I thought Craigslist had rules against that, but it's all advertising for game shops here. So I rarely go on Craigslist. I just went on for a minute after getting off Free Cycle, which is where I get a lot of my tech stuff now and people give away. So I checked Craigslist as a joke and had time to kill and stumbled across a post that I thought was ridiculous because it had this and this pictured, just the PS2 in box and the Metal Gear Solid collection for $400. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. But also, I kind of clicked on it because I'd never seen such a pristine box for the PlayStation 2. Recently, I should say. These were all over the place back at my local Fry's Electronics, which is where we went every week to celebrate the end of the week. That's what we did. But yeah, I haven't seen one in this good of condition in a long time. So, yeah, I clicked on the post just to see what it was. Not expecting anything. This is what was pictured again, just these two. And then I kept reading the post and I was like, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So 28 games. This and the PlayStation 2 for $400. And I'm like, holy shit. That's a deal, actually. And I went down the list of games. He didn't have these pictured, which are all basically brand new, in brand new condition. They're all used, obviously. He was a collector. He was playing them. But beautiful. So I took a chance driving up to San Francisco to do this, but so glad I did, and so glad I reached out because the post was already 10 days old. I'm pretty sure everybody else saw the title of the post and saw the picture and we're like, $400 for that? That's not, why bother? But yeah, holy crap. Like, a steal, basically. Sealed PS2s can go for 150 to 200, and those are banged up, not great condition boxes. This thing is, right, if it looks messy, it's because I was scrambling to put stuff back. I checked at the place. But yeah, everything is in plastic wrap. The PlayStation 2 is wrapped up in its original plastic. He put everything back after using it. He decided to part with stuff because he hadn't been playing. He hadn't touched the PS2 in years, and again, he was a collector, so everything he had bought, most of the stuff he bought, I should say, was bought back when it came out. So Neo Contra, when that came out in 2004, he bought this new in 2004. So that was most of these games. You see, they were part of his collection for years, and he just wasn't playing them anymore, so he decided to part ways. And yeah, again, very glad I reached out and got very lucky. I think I don't have this game. But Ace Combat games, I am probably going to sell my extras later to keep it out. Actually, I don't know if I have the greatest hits version, so I'm probably going to be keeping this. I do like keeping the black spines and the greatest hits version, and I think depending on the game, how much I like it, or the series, I will seek out both versions, not just for collection purposes, but because people don't realize a lot of times the greatest hits versions, they have updates, patches, I guess, what we'd call patches. There's no yes, the PS2 did not have online updates. I think the Xbox did, and I don't think a lot of people realize that, but you could patch Xbox games through Xbox Live. But PS2, I don't think that was an option. There might have been some games that did do it, probably like what? Maybe games like SOCOM. But I'm not sure. I don't think those got patched. Xbox games, I think you could. PlayStation 2 games, definitely PlayStation 1 games, were not getting patched through the internet. So what they would do is they'd release the greatest hits versions with any bug fixes and stuff. And that's not always the case, but sometimes it is. So it's neat getting both, and sometimes the greatest hits version is the version you want to play. So I know it's kind of annoying looking at it in a shelf, and it's black, red, black, like it can be kind of annoying, but it is worth having to play through. And now I'm getting on a tangent there, but anyways, back to what I was going. Don't remember this game at all. Looks fun, looks cute. Want to try it. Devil May Cry 3. I think I already have this one, but again, I think I only have the black label, so definitely. Well, actually, no, if I have the black label, then it's not special edition. So, never mind. I think this is going to be with me. I have the Japanese version of this, haven't played it. I own the Switch version of this. Don't think I'm going to play this copy. Don't know if I'm going to keep it either, but we'll see. Fire Pro Wrestling returns. Excited to have this. I don't own any Fire Pro games. Always wanted them. Genji, this is funny. I just picked up the infamous Genji 3 large enemy crab version like 2-3 months ago. So kind of funny I found this in this lot. But yeah, I want to play this one. I think I'm going to go through this sometime soon, probably over the summer. Because why not? Looks fun. So these I definitely already have. So these will probably be traded, or at least my Goodwill copies will probably be traded back either at the next GameSwap or through Instagram sale or something. But Gungrave Overdose. So I think this game is pretty pricey now. I think this is starting to get up there, like 30, 40 range. I could be mistaken about this one. I didn't look it up, but I've been wanting to get this game for a while. I actually have the PSVR game that I have been refusing to play because I have a condition where I need to play things in order, even if it doesn't matter. So, or even if how far they're unrelated, I still need to play it in order. So yeah, happy to finally be able to play the PSVR game after I beat this one. I think this is like a 2-hour game. I think this is a short game. So yeah, I think I need to do that soon. But again, look how new this is. Oh wow, I haven't even opened this yet. Has all the inserts too. Beautiful. Yeah, this guy took good care of his stuff. Yeah, can't wait. In fact, that might come after Village, and then I'll do Kentucky Route 2. Metal Slug Anthology. These Metal Slug titles on is this a replacement? I've never seen that before. Usually it's just memory card holder. This might be authentic though. Whatever. Regardless, Metal Slug games always get up there, especially collections like this. Metal Slug 6. I think I've played that one or something. So this one is probably starting to get pricey. So Neo Contra is actually getting up there. So yeah, the reason I'm bringing up the price for these is because, again, I paid $400 for everything. This I could easily let go for $200. This I did not realize how. I've always wanted this. I just didn't get it back in the day because I'd already had all the games on the PS1. I had 2 different versions of Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 already, so I never bought this one. It was too redundant, especially as a middle schooler, saving my allowance to buy games. I could never pull the trigger on this one, but I didn't realize how expensive this is getting. $100, and that's for a nasty, gnarled, like cardboard box version of this. This can get up there. Altogether in this condition, I could definitely let go for more than that. Again, I'm not selling anything unless it's a double, and I'm not gonna sell it full price when I do. But yeah, if we're just looking at the value of, you know, basically 200, we'll go back 180. We'll say 80 for this. So what is that? 180. So we're at 260. This, as I don't know if it's lost value. This might actually be going up. I didn't check the price of this one, but this was going for 60 a couple of years ago. A few years ago when I was looking to buy it before the PS4 version came out. But which brings me to this. I don't think I'm gonna play this version. I have the PS4 version over there. There's just too many quality of life updates for this to justify playing it now. But happy to have it. But yeah, the point I'm getting to is like these three things here is worth $400. This was actually the biggest score. I did not realize this. We could take these away. This is $100. I've seen the disc itself going for 50, 60, 50, maybe even 80. It's ridiculous. I did not realize how expensive this was. I'm actually going for a complete Virtual On collection. And if I had to get this outside of this lot, I don't think it would ever happen. Yeah, these right here was worth what I paid. And the extra 25 games for it it's just cherry on top. So yeah, very happy with all this. Yeah, so putting these back in order. Otosphere, so yeah, Otosphere already got already talked about. I mean, Okami, I have this on every console now. I think I even have the black label version on PS2, so these have to be replacements, right? I don't know. But yeah, got this one. So if I did play the PS2 version, it'd definitely be this one. I don't know what to play the Okami on. I don't have the HD remakes on anything because they haven't released them physically in the West. But maybe I'll look it up, see if it's worth getting the digital version to play this. I still haven't played Okami, even though it's like I didn't name my stuff after this, so people ask me about if I play this game all the time because, you know, my online handle is Okamiden Setsu. And Okamiden is the follow-up to this game, but I did not name my stuff after this game. I love the art style. I love everything about it. I've never played it. That's just it. It's always been a gap for me. A game, like a necessary game I need to play. But just never... I definitely didn't do it as a kid because I just couldn't get this game. Couldn't afford it with the other stuff I was trying to get. Yeah, I haven't played it. I want to try it. I love it. Love the art style. Love everything I've heard about it. Love the music. But never had the chance to play it, so soon, hopefully. But thinking about starting a 100-hour game scares out of me, so... Samurai Shodown. I don't know how much this goes for. I've been meaning to check, actually, because this could be another pricey one. Again, not letting anything go you see here yet, but I'm definitely not selling this one, but I just can't believe I got some of these games in this pile. This is one I'm actually gonna let go of. I have my childhood copy still up there, so this is gonna go, but beautiful condition. Oof, yeah. Ooh, there's an insert. I don't even know if I have that insert. But yeah, so here's the thing though. So this is a beautiful copy. Even if my my childhood copy is a mess, I'm not letting my childhood copy go. Like, I will take my messed up copy over a new one, but I can't justify having this and my childhood copy if it's still playable. So like titles like this, I will probably end up getting rid of, even though it's in beautiful shape. But yeah, we'll see. I've owned these two before. I lost them, so very excited. I don't know if I'm ever going to play this. I still own the Golden. I never played it on the Vita, mostly because I accidentally left my Vita and stuff overseas when I would have had time to play it. So I got my Vita back in my game, but definitely Don't know if I'm gonna play this copy, but very cool that I have it. Persona 3 FES. Probably not gonna play this again. I have the PSP versions. I even have it digitally on my Vita, so I have these two on my Vita. I don't know if I'm gonna play them, but happy to have these copies back. Very cool. This is one I already have. This is going to be up for trade or sale eventually. Though I might replace my Goodwill copy. God, again, beautiful. Took good care of it. Everything. So it's funny, I was actually looking to buy this one on its own. So excited for that. Yeah. Sonic Collection. I didn't even realize this came out over here. Well, of course I would have, but I guess I should say I didn't realize there was a Sonic Collection on the PS2. But Sega was doing wild collections for the PS2 era, at least in Japan. I noticed when I was living over there, but yeah, I don't know why I was surprised about this, but yeah, very happy about this. I don't know if I'm going to play it just because I have access to so many different copies of these game titles on other platforms, but yeah, cool. Again, I already talked about Virtual on Mars. I can't believe how expensive this game is. Never played it. Obviously played the Saturn version, played the Dreamcast version, didn't own the Dreamcast version, still don't, but this one never had a chance to play. I think I played the 360 version, so out of all the Virtual On games, this is the one that I have not touched ever, so I'm really looking forward to this. Probably pop it in soon, since it's not a huge story-driven game. As far as I know. Maybe it is. I don't know. It would shock me if it was. And the Yakuza games. So again, these go for like 30, 40 each, so again, like very happy to have these. I never would have bought them otherwise, just because the remakes are so much better. Although this is actually kind of makes me... This one might be worth revisiting because of the English localization back then and the English voice cast they had for it. Is it Michael Madd? Michael Madd is, I think, Kiryu and then... Oops, sorry, excuse me. You didn't hear that. Mark Hamill? It is Mark Hamill, right? As Majima? Yeah, so this one might be worth playing. This one I don't think got the same treatment, but if the localization is different enough, maybe I'll look at it. But yeah, the remakes, I'm still getting through this one. It's a hard one to get through on even the Kiwami version. But yeah, I'm still playing these games on the PS4, so don't know if I'll ever... I don't say I'll never try it, but I don't think I'm gonna play through all of it. I am eager to try them out, though. I think they're worth delving into, just because they're such a oddity with where the series is at now, localization-wise, even. But yeah, yeah, that's everything for the month. It was a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't know how soon I'm gonna play most of these. This was a huge score for me, though. I think it'll be years before I get this lucky again locally. I never find stuff like this in my area, so, or if I do, it's once in a blue moon. I think the last big thing I had gotten that was worth mentioning for a good deal in this area was over here. Sorry if it's dark. I wasn't planning on coming over here. But this one was the last big score I'd gotten. This was back in like, I want to say 2015, 2016. I found this at Goodwill for $5. And that was the last time I kind of made out like a bandit in the Bay Area. But yeah, that was everything. I don't know. Again, like usually video game wise, I don't get this much stuff every month. It's usually I'm buying toys more than video games, especially US releases. It's just too pricey. I don't usually buy stuff full price, or I'm willing to spend what people are selling. their older games for. It's usually not worth it here, but yeah, this month was pretty big for me. I'm very happy with what I got. So I don't know if there's going to be a video like this next month, because it'll probably only be a handful of games. I think there's only like 2 or 3 games I'm getting next month, and one of them's on its way right now, and 2 others I think are coming out for a limited run finally. I'm waiting on. So I don't know if it'll be worth a video or if I'll do a video, but yeah, this is big. I'm very happy with this past month and a half worth of stuff. Yeah, I guess. Thank you. Take care.